Yeah, I know what you're thinking, you piece of crap. You're thinking you got me licked. You think you got me beat. Well, I got some bad news for you, buddy. Been hitting me with random misfires, transmission codes, intermittent throttle, and then the low fuel pressure out of nowhere. I just been playing possum. I just been sandbagging. Throwing used parts at you under the hood. Throwing used parts at you in the interior. I've been working out. I've been doing my 2-finger push-ups and my power slides. And my glutes are kind of sore, but that's okay, because I've been eating my Wheaties and my Jack Links, and I'm ready to get it on. Well, this time, I'm hitting you with something you ain't been expecting. New parts, made in America. Hello America, welcome back to Hustle House Performance Automotive. Or as I like to call it, who stuck the X-Lax in my coffee this morning? Honey, any ideas? This week we're back working on the Nightmare 2003 Chevy Suburban. You're one of the few people that tuned into last week's video, and I do mean few people. You see that this thing gave us all kind of miserable, oddball, ridiculous problems. Sad truth of it is, a lot of these problems are common problems with these 2000 to 2004-ish Silverados, Suburbans, Tahoes, Trailblazers, yada, yada, yada. So if you're having some oddball trouble, tune in to last week's video and stay tuned to this week's video. We just may have some information that'll help you. Okay, as for what's up this week, we're still fighting a lot of problems. This thing wants to shut off. It whispers threats of leaving me stranded along the highway. We still have intermittent throttle response. We still have a evap light on. We still have a transmission code. And that's less than half. We fixed the majority of this stuff last week. But I think today we'll start out by headed to the U-Pull-It yard and picking up a throttle control module that links the throttle pedal rheostat assembly with the throttle body rheostat assembly thing. It's the stuff that makes them talk to each other. So 99% sure that that's not what it is, but it's bright and sunny outside and I want to go to the Junkyard, so best excuse I can come up with. I got lots of room in this Suburban, so you guys might as well come with us. Might need some help pushing it. Oh, honey. John Lennon left his glasses on the ground.
I was gonna say you look like Elton John, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you actually pull those off. Yeah, that's a good look. We should try that later.
Well, that's a hoodie pocket find there. I'm right in there.
Look, they're already ready for you.
Yeah, you knew I was coming. There you go. It's like a pretty easy part to get. Probably have to lay in the Copenhagen juice again to get the wiring harness out for this little box. But hey, if it means we don't have to pay full price for something, I'll take the hit.
You did take that last time.
Yeah, yep. Well, it's too cold for bees and snakes, so I guess we'll just get right after it. How's that come off of there? Any of y'all that watched the last video probably knows in advance that changing this here little module is not going to fix our problems. Well, because if I put 20 modules on, the thing would still be junk. So I can't get all the junk out by just putting this one module on.
Electrical tools, baby.
Yeah.
See, they're my favorite because it looks like I'm working, but I'm actually lazy. I get to do both.
I'm not ashamed of my laziness, honey.
I'm pretty proud of you too.
You just need to embrace it. Embrace the lazy. The first part of having a problem is admitting that you have a problem. Man, have I got a problem.
Who wants to like hand me one of those? Tell me you wouldn't want to jump on that and smash stuff, pick stuff up, and see what you can do with it.
Honey, I can break stuff with a sheet of paper. I don't need an excavator, you know? Look what I can do.
Fine, finally, I've been here all day.
Slightly used. It bears a sign of disappointment when I put it in and it doesn't work. Yeah. Beats thinking for a living, right? Here needs to come out of here.
Yeah, we kind of like to get paid.
Yep.
Well, at least you don't see no cow crap on the pedals.
Nah.
Oh.
Yes, yes. Yes. Rat feces on the ground in front of me. But I can do.
Rip her right out, I tell you.
Proud of me, honey?
Always. Absolutely.
Me too. All right. Put this in the bag and tell them I couldn't find nothing when we leave. Come here and spend $40 for a pair of glasses.
Well, that wraps up our, day 2 of being here for parts for that thing?
Well, guess we gotta go to the blood bank now. Our money back and then some. What do you think?
I think we should probably
We should probably give it a shot.
we should probably try and do something. You know, the way eBay can take half.
Yeah, but eBay's got to eat too, you know.
Yeah, so it's almost like restocking fee.
Not
At least
just
get
us.
something.
Us poor people don't have to eat as much as eBay and Junkyard guys.
What do you think? You didn't get to go in this time. Aww.
$40. Daggone.
And damage is really upsetting you today, ain't it, honey?
I will sit.
Whoa. Let's wait. Wait, it's gonna go down this vent. All right.
I mean, you already got electrical troubles, right?
Yeah. Oh, look, and I cleaned out the glove box. There ain't no freaking paper towels. Okay. It's almost over. Yeah. If you use it one more time, it might just like go all the way on the floor.
Oh, yeah. I'm afraid of what would become of this thing if I hold the gas pedal on the floor. Left it stranded last time.
Oh, yeah. Let's not go forward. Let's not get hasty here. Oh. She looks really sad that she didn't get to go. Oh.
We wouldn't want to hurt her feelings now, would we? Oh, Lord help me. It's not on my face, is it?
Nope.
Here we go.
Maybe you're pinching your nose too hard together.
Oh. Drink my eyes water. Oh, honey.
Those would be our COVID alcohol wipes
Oh.
that we made.
Oh.
Brutal.
I knew it would be, but
Got your eyes all watering and stuffs.
that booger was just driving me crazy. I couldn't take it no more. Well, we got all that work done at the scrap yard. $40. $40 for that little module and a piece of wire and some reading glass. Yes, I bought the glasses.
The must-haves.
Yeah. But hey, this thing it's running pretty decent for a change. It's not kicking, bucking, carrying on, but the check engine light is on and it starts to blinking every now and again, which lets you know that you got serious trouble. But mark my words, if I take the code reader and clear that code, it'll be back to bucking again. So we're headed down Cornersville right now to get some of the world's finest pizza at Butt Murphy's, and we're going to eat that, slop that down on the way home, and we're going to go and switch that throttle control module out and verify that it works, and then we're going to clear that code just so we can get back to square one again. Well, partway through my first slice of pizza on the way home to the garage, it just shut off going right down the highway for no reason. So thanks for that, whatever caused that. Well, if we break down, at least we got something to eat, right?
Right? It's just weird that it was driving really fine and it was nice. All of a sudden, boom. Not used to that one.
Well, like, that happens when you're driving a piece of crap. And that's what this is. So, I mean, I wasn't really surprised by it. I guess we'll put a fuel filter on it and waste more money. Alright.
Good now. Snort like a pig. I don't care. Snort like a pig. You got it. You got it in you. Act like you're tired of my crap already. Get down or what? Fine. Bye then.
This is going to be great. Okay. Well, oh, my elbow. Stuck on the rust.
That is not a hanger.
Well, I'm going to try to get this to squirt me directly in the eyeballs as I break this loose. Yep, there it is. Found it.
We didn't get a bucket. That's all I get.
That's $12.
Say don't spray it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Guess we should have got a bucket.
Yeah. Nobody fire up a Pall Mall right now, please.
Your luck. The metal will hit the concrete and make a spark. So.
Are you telling me there's another bolt on this? I guess I got to get more tools.
What's your elbow nut?
There's going to be like one person in the comment that says, "Did you change the fuel filter?"
Elimination's great.
Yeah, instead of writing a 3-letter response, yes, or a 2-letter response, no, I'll just put this on there. It's easier. No need. I mean, you know, you take the bolts out, and I mean, who would think that it would come off then? You know, why won't it come off? The bolts are out. Well, yeah, this ain't gonna work, right? Nope. Thank you, engineers, for making this easy to work on. One of these on that side, I mean, why would you want to do that? Nope, not fitting. Awesome sauce.
This is not one of those times I'd like to say, did you see how much joy I brought to your life? So I'm going to stay on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not get down that rabbit hole. I think his fuel filter's fine, honey. I really do.
It's up to you, baby. You want to put her back up there and let her rip? Yes.
No dirt fell out. I mean, what more do you want? You know?
It was just process of elimination. What are you doing? Putting your lips on. Yeah.
Oh, look at the blackness coming out of there. You see that?
Oh.
I think maybe we better change that filter, honey. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a fool out of me, will you? All right.
Maybe you should blow on the transmission.
Yeah. Somebody please tell me why. It's got to have a connector on it like that. Some engineer said, let me help the world by making a quick disconnect gas line that they can't quickly disconnect. A normal garage has a tool to take that out within like seconds.
Oh.
But we don't have that. And the parts store's not right next door, so. Gloom, despair, and agony on me. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. Maybe a different color is different luck. Yeah. Way too big, but we'll put them in there anyhow. I pushed that up in there, honey. Did you see that?
I heard like a click. I heard a click last time, so.
I pushed that up in there too. Sure. Yeah. Why would you? Right? I get you. I understand. You don't want to, so you don't have to, okay? I get you.
I'm speaking a different language.
Yeah, I'll just take care of all your problems for you, so you don't have to, okay? Okay.
Is there like a whole lip all the way around the thing?
Well, what there is there's terrible luck coming from my aura, you know? Mm-hmm. And it doesn't let anything work.
It must be
Here
that
comes some
cold.
flames blowing.
It must be that cold down here.
Let those flames blow right at me since I'm laying in gas.
Oh crap, I forgot about that.
Well, there's what come out of our fuel filter.
Aren't you glad you talked me into getting that fuel filter?
Ask me after I'm done rolling around in the gas pump underneath the Suburban with rust chunks falling in my eyes.
Climb under a vehicle and act like you're sleeping for a little bit while people think you're working really hard. You don't really sit there and work underneath here.
Well, I mean,
that's my motto. It works.
I don't consider anything I do works because nothing works when I'm done working with it. So. This will go in here if it'll fit. I see it wobbling, so you know it's engaged when it's wobbling everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Above your eyeballs, and I'm sitting there thinking of taking a screwdriver and picking at that.
Yeah, I know you would.
See that?
Since my eyes there,
It's right there.
it's got to come off of there now.
It's just a little bit of rust. Probably a big old piece and knock you out.
Yeah, my eye. I've been turning this for quite a while. Nothing's happening, so I'm just going to quit there.
Oh, you're going for that thing, huh?
Yeah, so I'm going to unnecessarily replace this thing just because I just spent $4,000 for it out of a pick-apart yard. I should have charged that guy labor. If he wants to charge me $40 for this, I should have said, well, I want 20 to take it off. So here's 20 bucks.
You should have thrown the glasses right back at him. Hammer with your face.
Listen, if you buy a Big Mac and the patty's like a centimeter thick, if you buy gas and it's $4 a gallon, I guess this is 40 bucks now, you know? What's this world coming to?
I think a Big Mac's like the size of bologna. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
It's as thick as bologna now.
That's better. I wonder if I can sell those reading glasses online, get some of our money back.
Those
Huh?
amazed from the Transformers they found in the ice.
Yeah, we'll say it was in a movie or something. Okay. That's easy enough.
No reason they'd have different numbers on them, huh?
Well, you don't look at numbers and stuff. You don't bother yourself with the fine details. You know, you just go for the meat and potatoes.
So as long as it's black, you can go and install it.
If it's square and it's black,
Yeah.
it's good. It's tight enough. I got the harness too, but since this isn't my problem, no sense in changing the harness. Well, honey, I think we're ready for another test drive. We'll take her straight for the highway, right where it can just shut off in the middle of traffic again and leave us stranded
Might bring a smile on your face.
with semis charging at us, you know? I mean, what better place to try it out than in rush hour traffic?
I should have put full coverage on us today before we said that. It's your fault.
You know, guys, sometimes you're faced with some real moral dilemmas. Deep down inside, I really want to know if that evap light goes out. I promise you it's not going to go out. But when I reset the codes to get rid of that evap light, I'm going to reset the code for the transmission. And when that happens, we lose all throttle response once again. So what's a man to do, you know? What do you think, honey? I know you don't want to reset that code.
No, I think the rule of thumb is I heard that happy wife, happy life. You should listen to your old lady and don't reset it. I don't want the bucking. I don't want to come back.
I think the viewers want to know what will happen.
They don't care.
They're not going to watch anyway. If they do watch, it won't be this long. After 30 seconds, they're going to ghost us. I don't know. I don't know what to do, honey.
Well, it's daylight. We got coats, and we can still get towed if we need be.
You want to reset them?
Sure.
Okay, here we go.
Oh no.
All right, well, we're back on the road testing this turd. During daylight for once. Much better to break down when it's daylight, you know, so people don't run you over, come up behind you on the road. We had to drive a couple minutes away from the garage to find a suitable hill so this thing could fill properly. We suspect a little fuel pressure trouble, you know, going up hills.
We didn't bring the other phone in case we break down.
Oh yeah, yeah. We have no phone to call anybody if we break down.
Don't call anybody
That's
anyways.
Awesome. Nothing to eat or drink, no matches to sort of fire. So
From a person we can do absolutely nothing with.
yeah. So if this thing does break down, I can't even light it up. I just have to put it in the ditch. So far, it's running pretty good. This steep hill is going to tell the tale, though. If it does okay on this hill, it's running decent. It's totally gutless, no power whatsoever, but it is running okay. If we make the trip around this mountainside, we're going to attempt to clear the codes, and that's when the nightmare begins all over again. So, buckle your seatbelt. It's a law in Pennsylvania, and stick a ride up over this mountain.
I'm going for the Excedrin.
Up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side.
Copyright. I don't think it's gonna fix it, love.
You got to give her the Hossin pepper once in a while. That's like, listen, when you're riding a stallion, you got to give it the spurs. You know what I mean? You got to jerk them reins. You can't let it take you where it wants to go. That's right.
And then she's gonna show you who's boss, and you're gonna be walking.
She'll run you right along the side of a tree and tear your leg off, is what she'll do if we're doing that to her. But hey, what comes around goes around, you know? That's how I see it. Okay, so we'll drive down to Big Mike's, the scene of the last incident where we reset the codes and almost had to walk home.
Yeah.
So if I reset the codes and we barely make it home, can we just go and watch TV after that, or do we have to do like more work to this thing with no parts or no hope left in our existence?
If you can stop and get me a candy bar, okay.
Okay. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen, is resetting codes and then it losing throttle response. It's so strange. They should write a movie about this vehicle.
Touch the pedal 10 seconds.
Call it like,
to the floor.
call it the Omega code, or some kind of code, like some mystery, you know what I mean? And like a sleuth series, like you know, like a mini series. You got to try to figure out what's the matter with this thing.
Chapter 1, chapter 2.
Yeah, and who done it? You know, who's the last guy who worked on it? Who screwed it up? You know what I mean?
You could be signing a book like a library boy.
I want
I was the last one to touch it.
Yeah, yeah.
I had to fix this, fix that.
And maybe we can bring prosecution to those who destroyed this thing to begin with. maybe we could do that. Justice. That's what I'm after. I'm working for justice.
Sound like revenge.
What a nice house. We're at Big Mike's. I can't wait. Boy, they got some really good.
Hey, I wonder if there's still any more meat in there.
Got some really good pork here, honey.
I know. Okay.
All right, guys, you are at the scene of the crime here. We're going to fire it up after it boots.
I think they closed down, didn't
Show you, she's running well as good as it was a minute ago. OBD2 auto scan. Let's read those codes, shall we? Multiple misfire, check. Evap, check. TFP valve, check. Pending codes, evap TFP valve position switch circuit. All right, well, let's erase those codes. My finger's trembling.
You're gonna get one that says you've erased too much. We can't do this no more.
Okay, guys, I've done the unthinkable. I've erased the codes.
Tell you what, if this place was open, we'd go inside and get some lunch and sit there and take the battery thingy off for about 10 minutes and let her.
The
done.
sign says it's open, honey. So I don't want to. You know. Well, got my belly full. Had some good eating here at Big Mike's. We figured we wouldn't get something to eat because, well, we wouldn't want to break down to daylight. We have to go in and eat and waste some time and let it get dark before we break down and have to walk the tracks to get home.
Yeah, we got something to drink.
And we got something to drink. So, first start after resetting the codes. Let's see what happens here. No codes. Except for that code there.
Where did it come from?
Gloom, despair, and agony on me.
That was the whole reason why we did that. Now we're going to start bucking and kicking again.
We're going to start bucking and kicking once again.
Until that engine light blinks. When the engine light blinks, then I think we'll be good again.
Yeah, and this time we'll just leave it blank. We'll sell it as is. I'm not even getting my hopes up. I've been left down and hurt so many times before. You guys missed it. She just shut down right in the middle of 3 lanes of traffic that we had to dart across to get off the road so we could come to a complete stop, put it in park, and start it again. Because it won't just start when you put it in neutral. You know, why would it do that? You got to stop completely. But we were close to Harbor Freight, so we thought we'd come in here and look around and maybe see if somebody drops their wallet or something. Maybe we'd get a couple bucks, you know. But, hey, we don't know how to fix this, and we don't have the parts if we did know how to fix it. So, guess we'll kill some time in here. What do you think, honey?
They've definitely got something we want.
Okay, well, let's go in here and dream.
It's like a pipe dream, ain't it? Put it in your wish cart.
See, my deal, honey, is this is the only piece of junk that I'll ever use this on. So it's like taking $300 less from my salary, you know? Because it's not going to fix nothing. And I'll never use it again. So. Well, I stopped in Harbor Freight here, and I forgot my coat in the car, so I had to have the wife jam this up underneath her coat, and we walked out with it. I'll try this fuel pressure gauge here, which we probably should have done in the first place, but we didn't have one, and we were too cheap to buy one. So.
Did you just... Would you like to go buy another? You're swiping that one, I'm not.
Yeah, you're swiping the next one. You guys do know we're just kidding about swiping fence posts and like tools. We pay for everything fair and square. Usually we just pay guys that like come and take stuff for free. We give them like $5 for a $30 thing. I'm kidding again. I'm just kidding. Interesting. And that. You want to be real careful and put a lot of effort into not rupturing your fuel hose, spraying fuel everywhere, and catching your vehicle on fire.
Safety first.
That only applies if you like your vehicle, which I don't. Screw her on up on there. Run her on up through here. I wonder if I was pinching that off. Thank you. Could be a possibility.
Well, it did read differently.
Sure did, didn't it?
Sounded like something you did.
Okay. Let me try to slam this foot down and try not to mess the windshield out. Still in the groove?
I think so.
Okay.
Can barely see.
Yeah.
Barely see from here.
Got a little jack stand up there. Give her a little bit of this so that the 2.5 mile per hour wind that this thing is going to sustain doesn't blow this away. And that's wind off of passerby's cars when we're like parked along the road broke down.
The ones that rattle you when they go by.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's already ready to go.
Uh-huh. Good.
Come on, guys.
Let's get out of here. Alright. We're going to give her the beans here. I don't think we need to. We have fuel pressure gauge. That baby is struggling out there. There's wide open. She's having a hard time keeping up, folks. Zero fuel pressure means, right? She ain't running. Lucky for us, it quit right in front of the garage here. Where my wife can push it the rest of the way into the garage. There we go. That a girl.
Perfect.
Honey, it's not fixed, but I feel like we've accomplished something here tonight. And all we had to do was buy the normal tools that most mechanics buy that we didn't have. So I did have one, but it's for carbureted stuff. It only goes up to 15 pounds or something.
Yeah.
I don't waste my time on this junk, yo. Well, another day, another couple greasy, busted, bleeding knuckles, right? We have no idea what's the matter with this piece of garbage, but we do have a transmission code coming up. I think it's the TVP or something. What's it called?
I think it's TPV.
TPV.
Transmission pressure valve.
Transmission pressure valves, what we believe it was. So we got on Wrong Auto and looked up words that resembled what we thought it was, and we came up with a PSA 100. This is for a 4L60 transmission. I guess it does all kind of stuff I don't understand, but in theory could make similar symptoms to what we're having. I don't know how it would give me intermittent throttle response, but it could, right? So yeah, part number PSA 100. We're going to crawl down on the ground here and drain all this dirty fluid out and put this baby in and put our dirty fluid back in it, for real. And we're going to take it around the block. So, okay, and get the transmission plug removal tools out here. I guess it should be melted by now. That did absolutely nothing.
Oh no, I think I see some damage. It did something.
I felt my knuckles crack that time. It's just laughing right at me. Hey, nobody thought it was going to be easy, right? To take the plug out and drain it.
I did. I kind of did.
Brings the hate out. It makes the words hate come out of my lips. Well, we're going to try these stripped out bolt things here that has never worked for me in the past, ever once. Let me pound a hole in the pan. So I try to put the one that's too small in it. Yeah. Experience more failure when it strips this off. Yep, well, there we go. It's not working, but that's, I mean, I got these cool tools though. You know what I mean? That's all that really matters. And then if somebody comes around, I can show them to them. And
It's like all our parts and cars. We got a body. They're cool.
yeah,
But they don't run or drive.
they'll be so impressed when they see this. I mean, look at the case that's in, you know? Look at that. I can't wait to show these off. Want me to call Hercules when we get home and thank him for putting that on there so tight. I'm gonna hook this to it. This right to the pan, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Multiple malfunctions now. It's crooked, but so's my teeth. Nobody cares about that. What happened? Why? How'd you do that? Tell me about a wire. Well, I'm just spend all day putting wire in this thing now. I just wish you would have came out now. I told you.
Wow.
We're not playing the same games we played before. I'll tell you that right now.
You mean business, huh?
Yeah. Somebody's gonna pay the price for what they've done to me.
Looks very professional, honey.
See what I can do? Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. Ah, it's too hot. Wait. It's gonna burn a hole in the pan. We'll keep it moving. We'll cool. Look at the smoke coming out.
What the heck?
The baby's hot. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn the hole in the pan.
Hey, look how clean it looks, actually. Doesn't burn.
I got news for you, honey.
Huh.
I don't care what color it is. It's going back in there. I wonder how many modules and solenoids up in that transmission will just burn up when they struck a mark across the pan. It's enough wishful thinking. Do I gotta take this off to get that out? Can you believe what I'm looking at right now? Are you kidding me? I know you think it's funny, but it ain't no joke. You know? Why can't I take the pan off? I'm just still in amazement that this shifter cable's gotta come off to get the pan off. I've never seen anything like it. Well, no. I'll work on anything, but what I own is not one of these. Oh, no. There's bolts on top. Do I got to drill a hole in the floor to get the bolts out so I can get the pan off? Mr. Goodwrench, I could kick you right now. You know that? I got to get rid of this disbelief in my head right now. I can't believe what I'm seeing. Nobody's that stupid. Designs it. I'd not be the dumb one. I usually end up being the stupid one in the end. And where's the aha? Where? Somebody help me. Where is? Well, you got me there. You did get me there.
I'm starting to wonder who really ate those Wheaties, you or her.
I am not trying to get them bolts out of the top of that sifting linkage bracket. That thing will take the crowbar to the face before I get up in there, try to get them bolts from the top coming down. You overcome the crowbar. Okay. So, yeah, they're supposed to be in there. Let me pry on this piece of plastic with all my might. And try to get this pan out of here. Shall I? All I had to do is rip the pan gasket and start coming right out.
Did you really?
Oh, there we go.
Wow, it's all that dirt and crap. Well, I wish they turned that roundabout metal place, but...
That's all right. Nothing to see here, honey. Nothing to see. We got to take this thing off. There's 2 size bolts, right?
Looks like it.
The 8 and a 10?
Because they're not happy with the same bolts.
So the 8 and a 10? And this thing? Mm-hmm. See any busted wires or anything there?
No, pretty solid.
Good. So any shrapnel? Any chafing? No, that's all. It's all good. That's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I like how that looks. Let me pull the wires out of the connector so I can repair them for 12 hours before I put the piece back in. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try an 8 and a 10. Do I have to crawl back out of here? Again?
Not unless you make me do it. Then you might.
That whole chivalry thing, and
I know, you're such a gentleman.
I'm sweeter than molasses. That's what they say. That's what the world says about me.
Yeah.
All right, is that it?
I think so, but it didn't fall, so might as
Well,
well point her out there.
It's gotta wait till you're not expecting it, and then it needs to fall in there and splash it in your face.
I ain't done it.
That's how that works.
Oh,
See you later.
dang on.
You see any O-ring material on any of these things? Huh? I don't have the angle. I mean, I can see some, but I don't know what's up in this area.
I don't see anything.
Nothing?
What are you playing with?
All right then.
You're trying to get my face in there so it gets all goopy,
I
aren't you?
would never.
You're right.
I want it to be over. All right.
Your holes are probably not even the same.
Which way do we go? Oh, this way? I'll put them
Yep.
backwards.
Plug it in.
I'm no stranger. I'm on the wrong side, you know?
You're doing a fine job.
How about the bolts that you threw in the dirt pile? Can you get them back for me?
Sure.
All right then. You don't want to take a whole lot of time inspect them, like the mountain surface or anything like that. You know, like you just close your eyes and ask the person beside you, "Hey, is that good?" "Yep," and then you just slam it on there. You know?
I say you to everything. You probably shouldn't do that.
It's just like pulling out in traffic. You know what I mean? You're pulling out on a 6-lane intersection, and if they say it's good, it's good. You know. Train crossing, same deal. Is it good? Yep.
Oh, she don't feel so good.
That's all right. Crossroads still right on. Where are you going?
I'm trying to find a hole. Any hole will work.
Well, you probably better stick with that one. In case you missed it, the fact that I can't get the pan on without breaking stuff upsets me.
Are you using that two-way ratchet?
Uh-huh.
I need that one.
Yep. It's like using a sledgehammer to split wood, you know? That's what it reminds me of, this thing.
Someone's gonna get under here and see that bolt. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that
I
transmission
can't
broke."
wait. That'll be me laughing right at them instead of getting laughed at for once. I bought that AutoZone, I swear. I'm gonna over-tighten it. Just like the last guy, okay? Okay. Well, this ought to be easy.
The
Doesn't look like a whole lot of fluid in there, does it? Have to wring out my t-shirt and get the rest of it out. There's
Yeah.
like gravel in there. Where'd that come from?
That's what I said.
Well, now, let's act like we never seen that. Here's what we just replaced. This is some kind of pressure thing that, listen, when you put the thing in low, it don't even go in low. It tells this thing to put it in low. And this thing, don't put it in low. I put it in low, it's in second. I kick it down into low with the gas pedal, it goes into low. Then it goes back into second. Shift it in second, still in second. Shift it to third, still in second. Until I shift it into drive overdrive, and then it goes normal. So, since this thing does all that thing with this, instead of linkage like everything else on Earth, at least this ought to fix that. I'm hoping it fixes our intermittent throttle by some miraculous miracle, but I don't have that kind of luck, so. Second ride. Yep. Well, we got her put back together. Somehow I poured a quart of transmission fluid down the armpit, and we're still a little over full, so that's a victory, right? I'm going to take it around the block. I got a fuel pressure gauge hooked up. That way when it shuts off, I know why. And Chevelle's ready to go right now, so let's get in and get out.
Light's fixed. Must have hit it.
Okay, well, I erased the only code. It was one of the only thing we had at the moment was evap code, so can't wait to see that pop back on. With any luck, it won't buck. With any luck, it won't buck. And that transmission code won't come back on. They're kind of like this, like hand. They do that together.
They mingle well.
They're joined at the hip. So we'll give her a shot. I'm feeling lucky, honey. You? Oh, we got our trusty fuel pressure gauge there. I think we're supposed to be at 55 pounds right now, but we're not. So yeah, when it shuts off, we'll know why we're walking in the rain. Not gonna. Uh-oh. I forgot I shouldn't turn the wipers on. Dang it. All right, I'll be back. I think that wiper's slightly bent now because it's sticking up way more than the other one. See that?
She's in my view.
What a mistake. Okay, here we go. Test number 1. Before I put this thing in low gear, and it would start in second instead of low. So, did I stop the whole way? Yes. I think we're in low gear, honey.
Really?
We are in low gear. Okay. At least temporarily. That part is fixed. I can't see the guardrail over there because the lights are on. There we go.
Good.
Thank you, honey. All right, let me get her out of low here. Put her in drive and drive like normal human beings would drive. See how it treats us. So far, so good, except the 38 pounds of fuel pressure. It's supposed to be 55. The instinct in me wants me to turn them wipers on so bad right now. I've got to force myself not to touch them. So far, guys, it's not bucking. But we only went like 200 feet, so I got my hopes up before for no reason. Why not do it again? Look at the fuel pressure going to 0. Honey, could you imagine, like, this part of this project staying fixed like it is right now, and all we got to do is put the fuel pump in it that's already at the garage ready to go? Could you imagine?
What, you mean all those lights stay out?
All the lights stay out.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine all because it's probably the wonderful feeling I wish I had while I was driving it and I owned it, but someone else will make a beautiful vehicle for it.
Say it again.
Oh, someone else that purchases that gets to buy this beautiful fancy gem.
I hear angels
We'll
singing.
love it.
I hear angels singing when you say that. For saying that, honey, I think I'm going to take you to the drive-thru, hook you up with some dollar menu food.
No way! You mean bacon cheeseburger?
That's the kind of man I am.
I don't even get just cheeseburger, I get bacon. I can't wait to get home so I can list this right now. It needs to go really quick. Can I get a supersize now?
Oh, we're going out to eat.
Yep.
Oh, honey, I can't believe it's really happened.
I can't believe you're really bringing me here.
It's been so long, I couldn't remember how to get here.
I just said I was sewing a long time ago, even if I wasn't, just to get some, just to get the burgers.
Is this our anniversary or something? We got stuff fixed. And oh, we're getting fast food. Crap, I screwed that all up. It's been so long that I forgot that I had to stop at the drive-thru thing to give. I was driving right up to pay and I didn't even give them the order yet.
So you got excited, went straight for that third window.
I did. All right then, let's try it again.
Give me the burger now.
Now I gotta wait on somebody else. Well, our celebration was interrupted by stalling out in traffic once again.
Yeah, but you can't have it back. You're not taking the burger from me.
We've maimed for less, right?
Yeah.
You touched my burger.
I'll sock you in the face.
So used to seeing it, but I didn't see it. Come on.
Well now. Oh, we got gas light and an engine light. How are you gonna fix both those?
That was fun while it lasted though, right?
Yeah, and my stomach's gone, so you can't take it back off me.
I guess we'll make her back to the shop here and see what this code says. I hope it's just an evap or something dumb. I just had it sitting on a hillside and it's low on fuel. Maybe that kicked the evap somehow. I don't know, but we'll go back there and check it out. Well, ran them codes once again, and as we suspected, it was an evap code, P0449 evap control circuit, something, open, whatever. We were on a pretty steep hill, and the fuel gauge read empty, and the fuel light was on. I don't know if maybe it gulped some air. I don't know what. We're going to pull the tank out and put the pump in.
What are you doing out there, kid? You're getting crushed. He's killing you. You gotta get up. You gotta get back in there. You wanna be a hustler? You gotta sit there and do it right. Come on, man. Wake up. You gotta fight.
Wow. Oh, I need a drink.
Are you back? You got a couple more rounds in you, don't you? You can do this.
Swagger down the street with your red lips and funky beat. You better hold your head up to the sky. I'm gonna roll with you to the
She winked at
day
me.
I die.
I just seen the eye of the tiger.
Well, use that to your advantage. Get back out there. Come on, let's move it.
I'm ready.
You got it in you.
I do.
That direction.
Okay.
Okay, when the rough's not working, you kneel with one of these. You give him one. Give it hard.
I will. I will.
Get out there. Go.
Seriously?
How about the jack stand, honey?
Is that just like, is it just a little too tight on that bolt? It's fooling me so I can get up for nothing? It's a 15. I'll be back. All right.
That nipple on that strap is not, it's just gonna come right through.
I just walked 500 miles. And I will walk 500 more. Just to be the man that walked 500 miles to work on this vehicle. Hard work's all I ever knowed, honey. What's your eyeballs? overnight, honey. Well, that until stuff starts breaking. I can't see nothing.
Where you at, love?
Well, people coming.
She's right by your head.
Wait a minute.
She's like right by your head.
Who is? Who's she?
The gas tank.
Oh, okay. I didn't know we were gender profiling, but okay.
I'm gonna drop it on your head.
Let her down.
I would never.
Let it on down, you know, because
I would never.
I mean nothing's broke yet.
No.
Why? What form of? How does that come off of there? I don't get it. Spray me in the face, please. Blind me forever. My throat. It's right in my throat, okay? I got that. All right. Gasoline. Where's it all coming from? It's coming the wrong way. How do you like me now? Let me just see what I can do with that now. Now, how do I know it's got a twist, but this will have to, yeah, I understand how to do it. I don't know, I don't think it's going to end very well here. She's looking pretty rough. Hey, maybe it just looks a little rougher than what it is. It'll be fine once I clean it up. You're going to come off. I mean, if I gotta break you in half, you're coming off. Why don't you just be nice and just come off? Coming off anyway. You cannot stop it. It's going to happen. About time. Get the float on up out of there, and that'll be good. Put you right back in there and wash some dirt down there with it. That's okay. We got filters. Will it work or will it not? This is a magnet, not a vacuum cleaner. Well, much to my surprise, the local parts house had one of these that Swiss cheese on us when we went to take it off. Little trick I use is you need to go to the local new car dealerships and get yourself a new car dealership hat in ABC Chevrolet or XYZ Ford. You can wear that hat when you go in to buy new parts at the parts store. Sometimes they'll say, oh, you just want that on XYZ's account? You say, yeah, and you get it for free. I mean, I don't know why everybody doesn't do it. But anyway, we got back. Take a look here. Them there teeth right there is about ready to bust clean off. I mean, there's not much left on them. So, and this is not replaceable. This is melted to the tank, and what I'm saying is when that breaks off, we're screwed. All right.
You ain't gone to the parts stores, what you're saying.
You ain't parts store and that, and no. So it'll be zip ties and self tappers if those things break off. So, well, I've procrastinated long enough. Time to let the doom set in.
Face the music that you don't get to listen to.
Mm-hmm. All right, yeah, it's spring loaded because the tank expands and whatnot because it's plastic. So that keeps the pickup on the bottom, but makes it a little hard to get this in when these things ready to just snap clean off. So, see, we got to go to where this falls down in that, you know. That lets you know that it's good. Almost.
Success.
Did we fix something without breaking it, honey?
Yes, you did.
I think we did. A little further. 50 gallons later. Yep.
I can hear you slopping around in there. Like a nasty pig after Thanksgiving.
A clip Ow! Ugh. Yeah, that didn't hurt. There it is. Now put the light behind your ear, like that. That goes up here now. I'm losing the light. Went. Okay. Okay. I'm liking how this is looking. Where did that break off of now? Well then, guess that's what it looks like when it's all hooked up. Take it up.
You're up or mine?
Hold on, I'm just speaking to me.
It's all the snowflakes.
I'll hook these two hoses up, and then the disappointment of the busted evap hose will set in after that. So, don't want to delay any disappointment. Well, what we've got here is this thing's broke. It's a shame that this thing is this big and it's got this wee little piece broken, which renders it totally useless. So what I think I'm going to try to do is I'm going to clean this up a little bit, open that hole up a hair, and just jam it down in there a little bit and put some mucky pucky around it and not wait for it to dry, and poke the hose on it and fail miserably. It's pretty big, but hey, I'm a man with very few options. So. Driven by desperation, I picked that bit right there. Ooh, I need a little bit of room for that clip thing, but I could probably cut that off and like zip tie it to something, right? Look at that giant nail. Where do you even buy a nail like that?
Furthermore, what the heck would you use it for?
Well, I seen Dad drive one in the wall about that size one time and tied a Christmas tree to it so we didn't knock it over. Pretty much almost knocked the window out of the wall when he was trying to drive it home, but it worked. Dad always made it work. Mm-hmm. No smacker in noon. Yep. Think it's dry enough?
No. Maybe if you blow on it.
How about now? Is it dry enough?
You're gonna get her all bent.
I think we need to walk away from this thing before I go put it on there.
I think so.
And have an evap code we can't get rid of because of that.
Yeah, so we'll be right where we're at right now.
Yeah. All right, then. You're going to tell me twice.
Get out, girl. Huh? You ready to get out?
Well, we made her back. Put some JB weld on this little nipple here to try to hold it in there.
It's fancy.
Yeah. I figure it being below zero last night had nothing to do with this stuff still being soft and gummy. I think it'll hold in there.
I just want to pick that off.
Yeah, I keep picking at it. I know I'm going to rip the whole thing off pretty soon.
I want to touch it.
Uh-huh. Oh, I got it.
I'm glad you did that, not me.
Uh-huh. We'll call that a win. Let's see if all of our lines are anywhere remotely close to where they need to plug in at here. Okay. Where's this one go? I know where this one goes. Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, that was easy.
See that?
That was clean. I like
Okay, which is the little one? Which is the big one?
the one right there in your hand.
Is this the little one?
It looks like it's a little one.
Okay, let me try this one on the big one.
That one's big.
And that'll eliminate one, you know?
Uh-huh. Put your big monkey paws in my way.
Wait a minute. This is a little short looking here now. Okay. There we go. Gotta push it on the broken one. Break it further. I want to call that good enough. Another way.
You cracked me right ahead.
No, up in my face with that thing.
I know, I'm trying to get an exclusive. No news reporters get hurt. Right up in there.
Rusty bolts, rusty brackets. Fill my eyes full of pain and discomfort. Sorry, Chevelle. I know it's not quality singing, but it's all we got. I don't want no copyrights here.
Look at her. She won't even lift her head up anymore. Hibernation time.
Well, honey, we got all that work done.
Yes, you did, love.
You want to go Disappointment Drive or Regret Road?
I think Disappointment Drive. Up the, tallest mountain hill that I hate. That way I'll be out of your system and you can feel better.
This thing knows its way right up Disappointment Drive. I don't even have to steer it.
Good thing there's a lot of pull-off spots.
Yeah. Well, we got our fuel gauge hooked up there. I'll keep an eyeball on it. I think it's supposed to be reading 55. It's only reading 40, which is par for the course. But we'll see what she does under load here. I mean, I'm wide open and she's still
Biting the dust?
Alright, so we'll call that fixed for now. Guess we'll just ride around and try to kick up a code, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, did you just clear?
I did.
Okay. Oh, look, the gas light's not even on. You're doing great.
A few miles up the road, fuel pressure's still staying good. I think I'm going to pull over to the old Fayette County Fairgrounds and take that gauge out there before the hood severs the hose in half and sprays gas all over the exhaust manifold and burns the thing to the ground right after we finally got it fixed, after working on it for a month.
What?
Yeah, we don't want that to happen. Take that thing off right now.
Let me see your eyes. I can tell if you're telling the truth or not.
Well, she's running good, but old Trusty's back. Yep, I'm going to guess evap. I don't really care too much about that, to be honest. We don't have emissions here in Fayette County.
Good thing for us, for everything we own.
We barely have inspections, but yeah, I think that light does not confront me a bit. So stay there, I don't care. Okay guys, there you have it. This Nightmare 2003 Chevy Suburban is out of my hair forever. I'm not going to say that it won't show up in my dreams some night, carrying a knife and trying to run me over and stuff, but as far as working on it, as far as bloody knuckles, I'm out.
You've had enough.
I've had enough. It's still junk, but at least it's safe. And we do have to sell these things, and we do have to make sure they're safe for the buyer.
Yeah, don't want anybody's family or kids in there.
Nope. I'd recap for you what all we've done to this thing, but I can't remember. There was just so much stuff that needed done. You just have to watch the video because it was just like more twists and turns than a bag of rattlers. You know?
I was gonna try and do the list in my head, but
Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, guys, we're going to cut it off there. One side note, if anybody knows the name or whereabouts of the lady that was stomping around here doing the ring thing, let us know. Maybe the three of us could get together and what?
No!
With your red lips and funky
Help me!
I'm gonna roll with you till the day I die.